Hello everyone, welcome back to the Tell Like It Is show with Leon David. I'm your host Leon David, this is my show. Let's get into the topic of today. Now, I started something a while ago called my Pick 3. It's a thing that I do where I talk about movies or TV shows or even music, and I go, okay, there's one that's good, there's one that's in the middle or bad, not that good or whatever, and then there's one that's just trash. You know, I guess you can kind of call it the good, the bad, and the trash. You know, something that's like good, not that good, and just a throwaway, like don't watch it because it's not good at kind of movie or whatever. So this is my Halloween edition. So I'm gonna be talking about, scary movies, that was really good. So let's get into it.
The curse that was placed upon you. It's a curse that can save people too, depending on how it's used.
I don't want to hurt anyone anymore.
Learn how to use that power. You can cast it all away later, if you still decide to.
This is not a place for the curse to be hanging around.
Do be careful now, you two. Try not to die.
So this movie is called JJK0 Zero. Now, just in case y'all don't know what JJK0 is, it is a manga and an anime. The anime been out since 2020. It's a very popular anime, and it's about these ninjas who are sorcerers. They exorcise evil spirits and keep the world safe, and that's pretty much what they do. So what made this movie very interesting to me is that the original series, if you watch the first season, is actually about a kid named Itadori, but in this movie, Itadori and his friends are not in this movie. And that's pretty much why this movie is called JJK0 Zero, because it is a prequel to the first season of the series. So this one is about this guy right here. Now, he is a special grade sorcerer, but he don't know how to use his powers. So he's here at this academy called Jujutsu High. It is an academy to train young Jujutsu sorcerers how to fight evil spirits. This movie is really good. And I really do like this movie. It's a really fun movie. If you're looking for something to have that's creepy but really fun to watch, this have everything from it have the action, the horror, the drama, the comedy, the drama. You have all of that stuff in there. So it's really fun movie. And Gojo is my favorite part. I love Gojo. He's really good in this movie. And for this movie, I'll give this movie a solid 10 out of 10 because it did bring everything that I would want to see in a JJK0 movie. Very unique storytelling. It's very fun. So this is if you want to see something that's creepy, something that's fun to watch, this is a good movie. The next movie is this.
Good evening. Welcome to Hawthorne.
So this is The Menu. That's the name of this movie. And this movie is about a chef who is at the peak of his ability. He's a master chef, one of the greatest. And he has his island, right? And he invites these wealthy people to his island to taste his food. This is the opening of his new restaurant, the greatest restaurant on planet Earth. So this is the greatest restaurant in the world. Now, he invited these group of people who are rich, high class people. Some people are actors, some people are entertainers, some people are mayors and stuff like that. They're different people, who are rich. This movie is crazy. Okay, so I don't care how hungry I am, I don't care how good his food is, don't go to this restaurant. This is the worst restaurant ever in the whole world. Don't ever go to this restaurant. And the people are crazy. The chef is crazy. His cooks are crazy. They're all crazy. This is not like how you would think a movie like this should go. This is very weird. But it's a very good movie. And if you like a weird horror movie that's just weird and crazy and fun to watch, this is it. So I give this movie an 8 out of 10. This was actually pretty cool. Okay, number 3.
Every night, I dream the same dream. The nightmare begins.
He's actually right about this whole thing being a nightmare because this movie is a nightmare. This movie is everyone's worst nightmare. a sequel that is so stupid that makes no sense. Now, this movie is called Doctor Strange and the Madhouse of Madness, or you could say the Madhouse of Stupid, because this movie is just dumb. I hate this movie. It is one of the worst sequels I had ever seen. So, let's get into this movie. This movie is really stupid, because I have a lot to say about this, but I'm going to try to, not say too much. I just want to hurry up and get this over with. Now, this movie is about Doctor Strange meeting America Chavez, a Mexican girl who can jump through different universes. And so basically she jumped through another universe and she met Doctor Strange. And Doctor Strange trying to help her get back to her universe in peace. Now, you got Wanda, who is the Scarlet Witch, and she's just basically trying to kill this girl so she can go to another universe to meet her imaginary kids. This movie is stupid. Okay, everything about it is stupid. The plot, the story, everything. Doctor Strange loses almost every fight he's in. He can't win because this is a feminist movie. It's just bad all over. Now, I was trying to watch this movie and I was just like, this is stupid. Now, while watching this film, I was thinking to myself, this movie don't feel like a sequel. It feels like a 2 or 3 or something like that. I watched the movie and I said to myself, this movie don't feel like a sequel. It feels like there's something in the middle that's missing. This is not a sequel. There's something missing in the middle. And that's when I realized that this is not a part 2 to the Doctor Strange movie. But it's not a 2. It's not a sequel. Because remember the last time we saw Doctor Strange in his movie? Now, remember at the end of Doctor Strange, when he became Sorcerer Supreme, Brian Mordo walked off of him and like, you know what? I don't like y'all anymore. I'm going to do my own thing. And then at the end credits, we saw Brian Mordo killing the other sorcerers because he wanted to gain more power. So, the movie's supposed to be about that. The sequel to Doctor Strange is supposed to be Doctor Strange versus Brian Mordo. But we're not going to get that. Nope. We're going to get this stupid movie. The thing that really messed it up, because I'm like, okay, fine, you get this. We can still see Brian Mordo and Doctor Strange face off in the third movie. And you know what? That's a no-no. Nope. Can't see that because when Doctor Strange meets Brian Mordo from a parallel universe, another universe, and this is a good Brian Mordo, tells him like, hey, we've been fighting for years in my world. We were friends and then we became enemies and we've been fighting ever since. So we can't even get the proper sequel. We can't even get the movie because they ruined it. It's an off-screen battle. So we can't even see like, oh, how did he feel about Brian Mordo, doing all this? And we can't get none of that. I'll give this movie a 1. This movie a 1. Because this movie is stupid. And the only reason why this movie is better than Black Panther Wakanda Forever is because they have the main character in the movie. So the hero is actually in the movie. That's the only reason why. This movie is a letdown. So let me know how you feel about the video in the comment section down below. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and hit that notification bell so you can see a new video whenever I post. Until then, later.